Welcome. We are emerging with this lunar eclipse in Libra. And that's because we're getting our thoughts in alignment with our actions. We're understanding how we act impacts our environment as well as our environment impacts ourselves. So we are impacting our environment by changing our thoughts and acting on them. We are emerging into a more authentic self. So we're having a death of old self and a birth of new. And it's connected to building within the Four of Wands and building with love. And this is being amped up with this lunar eclipse in Libra with a birth of a whole new self. And we're having a birth of a whole new self. We've been talking about this. This has to do with the purification of our electromagnetic field and the activation with the Earth star. And this is just understanding that we are like a plant and we're connecting to infinity and seeing things for what they really are. We're being activated with the light, our light codes, Christ consciousness. And this has to do with facing our fears. And this is the time we're in. We're facing our fears. We're facing what needs to be faced so that we can rebirth anew right here. We need to be making the proper patterning right now. So we're expanding with the fruit of life here. This is the 13 spheres of knowledge that we make Metatron's cube with. This is the matter that expands with the energy, the feminine expanding with the masculine. So we're making the right shapes with the air element and the water element. The water element, the negative sensing, comes together with the air element, communication, air. And we now have the negative tetrahedron of water with the positive tetrahedron of air. We have these 13 spheres of knowledge. And we expand it with the masculine, the energy, with our action, with our desire. This is connected to us and how we act. We're understanding literally how we work with force, how we work with the father, how we work with the masculine. The energy affects us and our environment. And we expand with our electromagnetic field right here. But it's happening within the mind, and we will harvest from it, from this. We're going to harvest from this because we're accepting our destiny, and it was the path we didn't want to take. And it was into the lower world. It was into hell. But that's just in order to create heaven on earth through the middle world. This is our destiny. And we expand with Christ consciousness here. We do it because why? How do we do it? We pick healing with our heart. We pick clearing up our heart's electromagnetic field and expanding with force. This is part of what we came here to do. And we talked about this in part 2, the channel. Now let's get an activation here. Let's see what's being activated, because something is being activated right here. We are going right here. So I'm feeling called to go. This has to do with the mysteries, the great mysteries of this world. That is God. Remember, the devil is in the details. God is in the unknown. And knowing all the details doesn't leave room for creation. It's finding that center point. It's finding the balance between the masculine and feminine. Oh, let's come here. The 5th house, performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasures, parties, children, humor, romance, disco ball. This is our connection to the 6 of cups and purification. With what? Love, beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, and yeah, our heart's electromagnetic field, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgent, taste, and style. And this has all coming full circle into the 4 of Wands, because we build the 4 of Wands with Aries and Venus. With Virgo, the alchemist, methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, disconcerting, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, So solarity, curatorial, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. And this is connected to, it just happens to be sitting here. What's happening? We're expanding with Virgo. Remember, Yod. Yod is the path to our destiny. We just saw this. Yod is the connection to our destiny. The Ace of Swords reversed, the path that we didn't want to take when we went within the lower world. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for it because I thought it would be beneficial to show it, but now we've got so many cards to share these messages all the time. Sometimes, oh, okay. So, okay, we're just gonna get on with it. And that's what's being activated with the moon. So we are seeing what we need to see within. And it's connected to complexity. Irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. I can hardly wait to see what this message is, guys. All right, we're going to head on over to TikTok and we're going to get this message here. We're going to share it and get an activation off it. Love you. And if you join us, we'll see you there.